here's another edition of In the Bag Summer edition. Kind of got a few things worked out. Just kind of want to go through my bag, going through some new stuff. Not completely all trilogy at this point, but just wanting to say, let you know what I'm throwing, because I know it's so important to all who are watching. As far as putters go, starting to throw these White Widows from Fly High Discs. These are the first run White Widows. Got these from Scott. He came through. That was a pretty good deal. These are a little bit understable. Good for inside the circle jump putts and stuff. So just really starting to try to work with these. Haven't really quite found the place in the bag, but these are something I'm wanting to work with. And then I've got the Spring Fling Big Beat AVR. That's another one. More of a thrower disc, nice and stable. From my buddy up at Team Lumberjack Disc Golf up in Billings, Jeremiah. That's his tournament this year up at Diamond X. It's a nice one. Then we get to my mid-ranges here, or the rest of the putters. My throwing putter, the Signature Bubblegum Disc Golf Opto Pure, still running, still loving it. My main inside the circle is a Protostar Rhino. First ace on this disc. Thanks Mark and Eric for signing that and for somebody finally witnessing me ace it. Overstable mid-range. The Bard tournament plastic, because I don't know why you would need Opto, because the tournament plastic is plenty enough. Then we go into the maces, the Feldberg Opto Mace, definitely overstable 176. Love this disc still. Mace is pretty much the stable to straight one that I like to roll with. Then you got the Deco Dye Mace, tournament plastic. Another just wonderful disc. This one's overstable, nice and domey. If you find a domey one, it's understable, or overstable, excuse me. And then, supporting the Johnny Mac It's About Time tour. I got one 92 of 500 Claymore tournament plastic. This thing's great. It's overstable, so you can turn it over and make it work in the wind. And then we just got the bags just right here. So I do have the first run luxury bag from Latitude 64. So I'll just start by color. I've gone by color at this point for some reason. So a lot of stuff that overlaps, but I've got a Fusion Enforcer, more of a wind disc. Enforcer's been one that I love, but just haven't found a use for it lately. So it stays in the bag. I actually keep it pretty well stocked. I've got the Lucid Enforcer in pink, as well as the Party Time Stamp Eric McCabe. All really stable discs. So, they have their time and place when it's windy. And that's my 12-speed there. I do have some fairway drivers. I've got the Team Trilogy stamped DD St. Pro from my buddy Mike Bachman. He put that my way. Then I've got the Glow St. Pro as well. Those stand there. Those are for understable, mostly tailwind understable. And then we get into a little bit more overstable in the fairway with the Deco Dye XXX. I've been picking up all these Deco Dyes at 208 discs here in Boise. Guy's got amazing stock, and he takes care of the valley as far as having everything that everybody wants. So I really do appreciate having and being able to get this plastic from Jason Oxen up at 208. And then as far as fairways, I threw one of the Sparks in, the David Feldberg Spark. This is a lot of overstable stuff. I'm going to find this more to be a wind disc, but I'm keeping them in there just to try them and get them, in the arsenal and see where we're at. Of course, the Felon, Dymax Felon here with the stamp that I've done, or not the stamp, but the dye I did a long time ago. We go to fairway. I got one more. Got the Stag, which this one spent this field for about 8.5, 9 months before I found it again. So it's in the bag, and it doesn't come out much here in Boise, but it's a big enough bag to carry all these discs, so I do it. Then we go to, let's go to the Trespass that I have in here. This Trespass is just a Fusion Trespass 172. Love this disc in a headwind, tailwind. It kind of does what you want. Really nice. Put a little dye on that one. And then you've got let's go with the next one. We've got stable to understable in a headwind. We've got the halos. This one's the beat-in one. This is the understable one. This is a good one, just to be able to figure it out. This one's the one that's working itself in. So this one needs to get a little flatter and get a little bit more distance, get a little bit more beat up. Those are the halos. And then we go to the worlds. These are downwind, tailwind, into the headwind kind of discs at times. So I got two of those. I got the Deco Die again, 208 discs. And then I won this one at one point, and she's kept her. She's a flat one, so she's definitely understable. So that works out good. And then we go to the more stable, or excuse me, still in the stable category. We've got the trio of giants. Got the Huck Lab giant that I just traded Greg for, that I appreciate getting. And then I go with the Elasto. The Elasto is the more understable one that I have in my bag, and love that disc. And then I've got the super overstable VIP. So that thing's a big hog. So these are waiting for a lot of wind. As far as stability, I do still have the Scandinavian Open Ballista Snow, and then we finish her off with the Tailwind Killers, the Kings. Got the Deco Die King here, which really like that one, and this is my overstable baby that's just broken in, pop top domey, as Dave Feldberg says, is going to be the most stable. So there's my in the bag for the summertime. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've got the finisher up with the Crossings Winery Open Mini. So you guys have a great evening, and thank you very much.